You're watching IGN Live. The Mandalorian is easily one of the most badass new characters of the decade. Here to tell me all about him is the man in the Mandalorian suit himself, Brendan Wayne. Welcome.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Give it up. Yeah.
Thank you.
First of all, congrats on the movie. It's fun as hell. I got to take my kid to it, and it's her first time seeing a Star Wars movie in theaters, and that's awesome. So thank you for that.
It's amazing that I got to see it a second time with cast and crew, and I was there with Ludwig, the music composer.
Yeah.
I was with his kids, and that joy reminded me of what Star Wars is all about. It was amazing.
The best. Tell me a little bit about sort of developing the visual language for this character. This is something that you have spent years and years on creating now, and that didn't exist before you decided, like, you know, how do we make this guy walk? How does he fight? How does he move?
Yeah.
Like, tell me a bit about that, because you're working in this big, heavy suit. You're doing stuff that's very different.
Yeah, for me, it was the ultimate challenge as an actor, like to try to figure out how am I going to convey all these things without face acting at all. And what a freedom it gave me. I started with Kabuki. And funny, I think eventually what I landed at was my grandfather's feet.
Right.
So I'm not 6'5", 250 like him. So I always thought I had to go somewhere else with it. And what this character did for me was bring me to things that are just naturally part of that Western feel.
Yeah.
And that drive. And so Kabuki is Japanese face acting without, with a mask. And so that really informed me. And then Jon Favreau was like, I want you to think of Yul Brynner in Westworld, and I want you to think of Schwarzenegger in Terminator. And it was incredible to see how much that affected what we ended up putting out there.
I love that. Yeah, because there's a weight and a power and a presence. I didn't connect the dots of the sort of cultural touchstone of like the Terminator, but that makes perfect sense now that you're pointing it out. So, John Wayne was your grandfather. It's a movie legend.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this is in your way carrying that legacy, honoring everything he's ever done?
I mean, I think it definitely honors what I was taught, which was hard work. Love what you do, love those who help you do it, that kind of thing. And then as far as I don't think sci-fi would have been his number one, although he beat me to Star Wars.
Yeah.
He plays the assassin. He's the voice of an assassin in Star Wars, A New Hope.
That's so cool.
So I'm still riding his coattails,
Yeah.
apparently.
I mean, Star Wars is effectively space western to a lot of people, right? I think The Mandalorian gets into that a bit too, which is awesome. I want to talk a bit about Star Wars itself. I'm a massive Star Wars fan, and so every time there's a new Star Wars show or movie, action figures, all that, I'm always like, this is so cool. This is my world. You've been working on The Mandalorian for years now, which means you come to set. There are droids, there are spaceships, there are puppets. Do you ever just look around and go, oh my God, I'm in Star Wars?
No, every day. On their first day shooting as Mandalorian, it was when IGN 11 and I hook up and go down and start taking everybody in the NICTA camp before we find the kid.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, I shoot IG 11. But that was like to walk on a set that is every imagination of any kid who's ever, played a game when they were young.
Yeah.
I'm walking into an adult-sized set, and then I walk into my ship. Not anybody else. No one's been in this ship. I get to show everybody how it starts.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? I have my own blaster created by John and Josh Roth in props. I'm telling them, hey, you gotta make this the pulse rifle smaller. It's nuts, but it never gets old.
No,
and they love bringing in new stuff. Like you have these moments where you're just like, they're like, hey, we got this vibro blade. It comes out of your boot, and you're like, or they're like, hey, we got whistling birds now. It's never not incredible.
It's action figures getting cooler and cooler accessories. Basically, it's the best.
Yeah.
No, I mean the level of detail is so cool. I think that your ship in the show. This is silly, but I believe that was the first time they ever showed a toilet in live-action Star Wars.
No, it is.
It is, right?
And it was a big deal. We all talked about it.
Yeah.
And like Dave Filoni, who is pretty much the second coming of George Lucas.
Right.
He's like, we don't normally have these, but we're going to humanize it a little bit. I'm like, that's a little too human. But
you get to work with Grogu, which is, I mean, not many people, very few people can say that. No one can really say it like you could say it. Did you ever drop him?
Nope.
You never dropped him?
Nope, but I will tell you a great story. Lateef's going to kill me. My stuntman, Lateef Crowder, who is a 2-time Emmy winner, I like to make sure everyone knows that, is an incredible stuntman. Anyways, there was this, in season 1, I'm trying to ditch the town, and Grief Karga, God rest his soul,
rest in peace, Grief.
He ambushes us, and I have to jump into the back of this like buckboard. Well, I mean, they were like, "Can you do it?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I go to start running up, and they're, "No. You got to do it from a standstill." I was like, "No, Lateef can."
Oh wow!
And so Lateef has our $10,000 Grogu. That's the cheap one.
You can't buy that, by the way.
That is the Bluetooth one that they don't have to have cables on.
Yeah.
Which they wish they had in this moment, because he does it, and he does a little flat jump, 5 feet, and pretty much high jumps in with the kid into this thing. But on one of the takes, he jumps, and all you hear is, F, I lost the kid. And then thunk. And I was like, it wasn't me. That was pretty awesome.
That's incredible. Well, you know what? If someone else did it, that's fine. I'm glad that you didn't have to bring that weight home, because you would have lost sleep that night.
I cheat, though. So, like, I get to set 2 hours early.
Right.
I do my workout, and then I go on set when nobody else is there, and I walk my path, and I do all the lines so that I know what I'm doing, where I'm doing it. So I have a basic idea, because I never wanted Mando to not look cool, even behind the scenes.
That is so good to know. Like
Yeah.
that's dedication, man.
I mean,
So we asked you before you came on what's one of your favorite stunts, one of your favorite like kind of moments, and you told us specifically about a time you got to rip a droid's arm off, which is just awesome. So I wanted to show that clip and have you kind of walk us through what that was like, because that is it's so gnarly. I love it.
For me, I would say there's another one that's probably just as close, which is the opening when I split the guy in half.
Yes.
But this one was better because I love that Mando hates droids, which in this day and age, your job is to destroy AI.
Yes.
So Mando is like the epitome of that, like, caveman. And so I'd already done what we call, I love it. I've already done what we call 16 flatbacks, because we were trying to get the shot where Clancy Brown knocks me out. And so I'm doing these, just blah, blah, and they can't quite catch it. So that moment was really rewarding, because then the thing comes, and I get that gun, and I get to shoot him. But it's even funnier because the arm itself that's supposed to release me, they said, hey, we should just, the prop guys, you should go with, like a key. Mm-hmm. They're like, no. And I'm talking like day up. They're like, we want this arm to be the key. And he's like, it's a bad idea. And I think it cost him $100,000 at the end of the day.
Whoops.
So, yeah, if you wonder why movies cost so much, it's not me. It's things like that.
It's things like that.
Hey, no, we want an arm. And all I could think of was when we were kids and we had all the figures.
Yeah.
Always had like accessories or whatever. I guess they still do. And they were like, oh, we can make a robot with an arm that does it. And I was like, is anything not capitalist?
Yeah. We're going to do something fun now. The Mandalorian very clearly has a very specific kind of swagger to him. He's got this walk. He's got this bop that is, I think, so unique and so iconic. We're going to try something out where, first of all, you show us how it's done.
Okay.
Then we're going to bring 3 audience members up, and they're going to try it, and the winner is going to get a prize. And we're going to judge. So,
I'm going to judge you hard.
yes.
By the way.
I'm not going to judge you very hard. I'm not anywhere near that category like you are.
Here's what I had to deal with when I was coming up with the walk, which is really just it's a consequence of action, because I never tried to walk like my grandfather or anything like that. And then when I was doing this, they were like, "You move too fast."
Oh.
And I was like, "Well, he's Mando. Like he's not dumb. He doesn't stay anywhere." And they're like, "Shh." I was like, "Okay." And they're like, "Let me show you what it looks like when you move too fast." And they're like, "Okay." So I'm like, and they're like, "Okay, now put the helmet on and do it." And so I go, and then John goes, "Hey, so does that look good?" I'm like, "Nah." He goes, "Do you look like Woody from Toy Story?" And I was like, "Okay, my bad, I got you." But so he slowed me down. And then the little ticks you have as Mando, like I don't move my hand very much.
Right.
I always keep my gun hand here. I never pick the kid up with this as because this is my fighting hand.
Yeah.
I always put the kid in my arms. So if you ever see the kid or anything not in my right hand, it's because they had somebody else do it that day. I have a 300-page do's and don'ts as Mando that I've written since we started in August of 2018.
Wow.
So yeah, and the walk it's about strength, and that's literally, I had to work out at such a crazy pace because everything he did had meaning. His movements were like samurai. We wanted him to literally every movement be a kill movement, like a samurai.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of how we went with it. And so his walk became deliberate without wasted motion.
All right, well, let's see if our 3 selected audience members can nail it. And you're going to be the one to let them know because you're the expert here.
I'm just mean. No, do you want me to give them an example when they get up here?
Yeah, let's see an example first. Hi, welcome. All right.
You're going to have to go back in the living waters. You're not wearing your helmet.
All right,
You've
so
all broken the code.
we have
your helmets.
We have contestant number 1, number 2, number 3. Please put your helmets on. You're going to get in so much trouble. Okay, Brendan, let's see how it's done first. Pay close attention, guys. Oh, he's doing it with the microphone too. Ready? The direct eye contact was was amazing.
How's that?
You guys good? You got good pointers? All right, helmets on. Let's see this.
This is the first time since the first time I ever walked that I got clapped for walking. So thank you, you and my parents.
All right, contestant number 1. Let's see it happen.
Oh,
That was good.
silky.
Yeah, do you see the kind of the bop going on there? I like that.
I mean, I'm giving the others room. I would say maybe
That's the one to beat so far.
maybe I swagged a little too hard in my example.
All right, contestant number 2. See what you got. That one's good. So he's got this like stone cold,
Yeah.
right? Like this a very
Notice the upper half
yes.
has really held.
Yeah.
He doesn't waste a lot up there.
Yeah, that's good. It's scarier, right? It's menacing. I like that. Nice work, number 2. All right, number 3, you're last.
No.
It's good. It's good. And the turn. Oh, he looked over his shoulder. He's ready to reach
good.
for that
He's
blaster.
Intelligent.
Yeah.
See that? He caught those moments that we gave his Mando.
Yes.
He never.
That was awesome. All right, you guys all took off your helmets. All right, now Brendan, you got to pick a winner. 1, 2, or 3.
You know what's really funny about my choice here? What was the little boy's name who owned Woody?
What was his name? What's the? Andy. Andy. Yeah, it's on his foot.
So who's the winner here? Andy.
All right. Give it up to Andy.
Well done, Andy.
Cool. So we have some awesome prizes for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us here and learning how to do the strut. You are all better walkers now.
That was awesome. You probably really did walk like me. He walked more like Mando.
All right. Well, Brendan, thank you so much. Everyone, go see The Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters right now. Keep it locked to IGN for much more IGN Live. Thank you. Thank you all. You guys are awesome.